Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, guys. Third class, exhausted? Yeah, this is the first class. See? This is me, okay, and my Telegram ID, okay. Anytime you can ask any questions. Any questions means? Yeah, CSAT based. Anything which is relevant. CSAT based, what do you mean by CSAT? Comfortable, right? Everyone had lunch? Yes, sir. Everyone? Yeah, full form of CSAT. That's it. We'll take it simple, man. The paper will be very simple. How many of you have written, already have given attempts? Okay, most of you guys, very nice. Okay. Yeah, CSAT. How many of you qualified? Didn't qualified in CSAT? Okay, again most of them. What do you mean by CSAT? We'll start from there. Civil service? Who told? Where did you pick this one? On the boards? On the hoardings? Huh? Google? Google? कुछ भी मिल जाएगा Google पे. See, UPSC has never mentioned anything like CSAT and all. Okay, it's just a market terminology. आपके बगल के बिल्डिंग में है ना, उधर से पैदा हुआ है ये terminology. Okay, CSAT, Civil Service Aptitude Test. There is nothing called Civil Service Aptitude Test. Here, in the morning session, you will be having one paper right on the prelims day. That paper is called GS paper 1. Okay, similarly, afternoon you will be having one paper that's called GS paper 2. Okay, it's not CSAT. Somebody wrote some book naming CSAT and from there everybody calling CSAT. Okay. Since you are used to the name, we'll call this as CSAT, Civil Service Aptitude Test. Okay, what do you mean by aptitude? What do you mean by aptitude? Come on. Yeah, definite. Yeah. Is that so? Agree? Agree? See, aptitude is nothing but everywhere we have aptitude. Wherever. See, even to cross a road you need aptitude. You need a logical reasoning, isn't it or not? It's like a puzzle. If you don't match the puzzle, you might get hit by a car. Yes or no? Okay. Aptitude is nothing but what? It's ability to solve the problem. Ability to cross that hurdle. Okay, every time, every moment we will be doing mental ability in one or the other way. Okay, maths is everywhere. Even the finger movements is also works on the maths only. Whatever we breathe, the atmospheric pressure, the fan runs, everything is maths. In one or the other way, we calculate, isn't it or not? Okay, that's called maths. See, the first language the human learnt is through maths only. Even a child, it learns through its own calculation. That's what mental ability is. See, everyone has mental ability. Here, the requirement is answering some questions. Okay, the requirement is the subjects, topics. Based on the topics, the questions will be framed. Those questions will be under some concepts. So, the fundamental thing or else the fundamental factor in clearing the UPSC CSAT paper is to learn through concepts. It's not about mugging the formula, it's not about doing some simplification, calculation, but knowing why you are doing that calculation. Okay, that's what concepts are. So, try to learn concepts. Okay. You have 3 sections, right? Broadly classified as 3 sections. One, let's call this as maths. Okay, in a generic, arithmetic to be specific. Okay. The next is, yeah, logical reasoning. Logical reasoning you will get verbal as well as non-verbal also. Okay, you guys are familiar. Verbal means that's it. Verbal. The words will be, the questions will be in the form of words. He gives the statement. Caselates it's called. Non-verbal means, yeah, that's it. Figures. Okay, pie chart, graph. Isn't it or not? These are non-verbal. And one more? Yeah, reading comprehension. Okay. What do you mean by reading comprehension? Passage. Confusion. Time consuming. Decision making. Yeah, okay. See, it's called IPS, interpersonal skills. Okay. This is a logical reasoning. This is also a logical reasoning. The maths in the UPSC itself, clear cut, he has mentioned the syllabus, okay, up to 10th standard. Okay, logical reasoning, I'll say it's about 12th, and this will be of grad level. Okay, so compared to this one, this will be higher level. Hence, this is a higher level reasoning. If I give the same question, a passage, for a 10th standard student, he might not comprehend it. What do you mean by comprehension? Yeah, whatever you are, see, whatever I am saying, are you able to understand? Then you are listening comprehension. Whatever you are writing regularly, are you able to understand? Writing comprehension. RC means, whatever you are reading, are you able to understand? If yes, try to answer this question. That's what he will be asking. Okay, this is nothing but a verbal reasoning only. This is nothing but verbal only. This can also be asked as a statement and a conclusion, statement and an argument, statement and an assumption, statement and an inference, and so on. These are the keywords he uses. Okay, in one or the other way, you will be doing what? Reasoning only. Okay, before ticking an answer, you will be giving lot of reasons to yourself. Why this has to be true? Why this has to be more appropriate? Isn't it or not? You will be doing the same reasoning here also. But this is of a higher level. The understanding is the key here. Okay, so 80 questions will be split into 3 sections like this. He used to ask more number of questions here. We have witnessed 42, up to 42 questions. But the last year, it's about 26 questions. Okay, 26 questions. See, the last year you guys might have felt difficult, right? Okay, might have felt difficult. Because those who are depending only on the RC, okay, they are obliged to do only this one. And this was very time consuming in the last year. Very time consuming. To do some 26 questions, they would have taken 100 minutes also out of 120. And the remaining 20 minutes you will become nervous. Okay, oh, only 20 minutes are there, I have done only 26 questions. Of course, panic. Afterwards, after some 5 minutes, 6 minutes, relax. इस बार तो नहीं होगा, isn't it? Okay. Hence, do not depend on any one section here. Okay, RC also, if you don't understand the question here, I mean to say question, because RC will be given in 3 sections here. One is the passage, the story, one is the question. Okay. You have to understand the keywords in this question. These keywords UPSC uses are. Have you heard about these things? Yes, sir. Assumption, okay. Then inference, then corollary, implies, implication, crux of the story, main message, idea. These are the 5 to 6 important keywords you must work on. Those who doesn't know what is the difference between these two, okay, he might end up making a wrong choice here. Okay, if you're asking for an assumption, If you are going by a generic option here, by generic understanding, you might go wrong. Okay, it's about reading thoroughly and also comprehending. While reading, you have to understand this one, and also you need to know the elimination technique here. Okay, if you do these things, and also see, do not be obliged to do all 26 questions. We are not here to score maximum marks. We are here to qualify. So not attending 26 questions also will lead you to a qualifying. 26 questions, see, let's say 26 questions, out of this 15 questions were easy and moderate. Easy and moderate. 5 were difficult. 5 were difficult. Remaining are how many? 6 questions. UPSC gives those questions to leave. So you must know the art of leaving. If you don't know the art of leaving, if you choose a wrong question and hung up to that question for some 5 to 10 minutes, okay, that one question may lead you to a disqualifying. Even a one question I am saying. Okay, hence once you see a question, if you don't understand what to do, leave. Okay, because those who didn't qualify, they come and say that there are lot many simple questions were there at the end. Okay, I didn't got the time to see the questions also. Isn't it or not? Yes sir, see, this is what happens in the exam. And also one thing, preparing at the nth moment. This is one full length paper guys, or else 50% of the UPSC's prelims I am talking about. Okay, many of them, because of the wrong guidance and whatever the guidance, see most of them though they give guidance, they were preparing in 2016 or 17, then the UPSC paper was very easy, CSAT I am saying. Okay, 2019, 2021, yeah, it was relatively difficult compared to the previous years. They used to, 2015, 16, 17, they used to prepare at the end only, okay, April or May, that was working then, but now it's not. Even getting 27 questions correctly has become very difficult to get 67.5 marks, right? Okay, this has become very difficult. Those who are scoring even 110, 100 plus 110 also, okay, they are struggling to get this much. Why? Because of two reasons. One is, see, I'll tell you a simple story, okay? Give me the bottom line of the story. You guys are familiar about the story, that rabbit and tortoise race story, right? Kargosh or kya? Kachua. Isn't it or not? Okay. What is the takeaway from that story? Slow and steady wins the race. Overconfidence. Yeah, provided tortoise was not sleeping. Laziness. See, rabbit was not lazy. Overconfident, or else negligence, ignorance. Isn't it or not? See, at the end of the story, the tortoise didn't do anything extraordinary to win the race. Isn't it or not? Okay, it didn't do anything extraordinary. It just won the race because of its opponent's ignorance. Understood? Okay, what I am trying to say is, see, at the end of the story, the rabbit realizes that the tortoise is very near to the finish line, and it's wake up and starts running, isn't it? In the story, okay, at the nth moment it starts. So what happens? If you start at the nth moment, you might not end up in whatever you are expecting in that way. So that's what happens. One thing, do not take any competition, do not take the preparation of any competition to the end. Preparation I am talking about, because competition, yeah, every competition, the highest level of competition are won on the last stage only. You take the test match or you get the results on what day? The last day. Okay, a boxing match is won on the last round, isn't it? Every race is won on the last lap only. Okay, every match is winning on the last over only now. Isn't it or not? It's not about the practice I am talking about. Okay, you must know how to take the competition till the end, till the last stage. Okay, but if you ignore at the starting only, is it possible to get the result at the end? And the thickness of filter is too thin here, right? Okay, no ignorance. Understood? So hence, do not ignore, guys. Here, take these things seriously. These are the stats I am quoting about. Okay, those who are supposed to be the toppers this time, they are missing their ranks only and only because of CSAT, and the whole cutoff has been came down because of one of the reason is CSAT. Okay, it was around 110, 107 and all. Now it has become to 87. This is expected to 87 or 90 this time, right? This time, okay, prelim score. It was, and I mean to say the previous time. Okay, we are expecting around 90. See the correction because of CSAT. Okay, the paper was not difficult. The approach was not right. Those who have opted for only 15 questions, they have done tremendously well here. Those who have stick on to the difficult one and which was supposed to be left to the left, if you attend those kind of questions, then definitely it will take a lot of time. So without wasting time, we'll start the topic today. Okay. Put a heading, time and work. Any doubt? As of now, any doubt? See, let's say A is a person who can complete a piece of work in 8 days. B is another person who can complete the same amount of work in 12 days. If I ask you now, who is more efficient, A or B? Why? Yeah, the one who takes less time to do the same work is more efficient. So can I say efficiency increases means what? He'll be taking less time. The one who takes more time, okay, efficiency is decreasing. What do we call this relationship as? Inversely proportional, or else can I call in a layman words reciprocal? What is the reciprocal of A? 1 by A, that's it. What is the reciprocal of 1 by A? That's it. Okay, ulta karna, utna hi. Okay, what is the reciprocal of 2 by 3? Isn't it? Okay, what is the inverse of this ratio 4:5? See, whatever I am writing here, it's nothing but the ratio itself. It can be written in this form, A is to B, or else you can write this as A by B also. So what I have written here is 4 by 5. So reciprocal of this one is 5 by 4. Okay, understood? See, this is the basics here I am doing. Okay, if you are understanding, that's good. If you are not understanding, my suggestion is to go to NCRTs. NCRTs, okay, NCRTs. Do not write. See, do not write. I have one rule. When I am writing and explaining, do not write anything. Okay, just listen. I'll give you time to write. Don't worry. See, now the question is, if they work together, in what time the work would be completed? If they work together, in what time the work could be completed? Yeah, man. 24 by 5. Okay. Look here now. You might be knowing some method. We'll apply some effective methods. Okay. If you learn something, you must be able to understand that then many questions has to be solved under that concept. What do you mean by a concept? It's a story. Okay, it's a story. Have you seen the KGF movie? It's a story, isn't it? Okay, if you understand the whole concept there, okay, if I ask you anything, any sequence, any character's name, okay, what happened, why he did this one, okay, you must be able to understand and answer, isn't it? That's what the concept is. Here now we have built a story, right? A can complete a piece of work in 8 days, B can complete the same amount of work in 12 days. If two people work together, in what time work will be completed? Understood? Will they take less than 8 days or more than 8 days? Okay, simple thing. If two people works, then definitely they have to take less than 1% time. Okay. Now, we'll try to solve this one using a method called LCM method. Okay, do not write, madam. Look here, don't write. What do you mean by LCM? Huh? Least common? Multiple? Okay. What do you mean by multiples? If I ask you to tell the multiples of 4. What? Multiples of 4? Huh? 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 1 to 4. Okay, Sunna. See, if you multiply 4 to 1, you'll get 4, right? Whatever the product you are getting here through these raw materials is called tables, okay, or else product, okay, or else you have one more name, multiples, okay. This is the 4, this is your machine. If you multiply 2, if you put 2 to that machine, it will give you, the product is 8, and that is called multiples. It's nothing but what? It's your tables, isn't it? Okay, in a generic way, can we call this as a tables? Okay. Which is the next one? Which is the next multiple? 12 afterwards, then 20, 24, 28, 32, etc., etc., etc. Okay, what are the multiples of 6 then? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, etc., etc., etc. Isn't it? These are the multiples. If I ask you to pick the common multiples here, C for common, isn't it? Yeah, go ahead guys. 12 afterwards, 24 afterwards, we'll get 36 here, right? Okay, isn't it? Okay, which is the next? See, look at the pattern, look at how I'm choosing. So by looking at the, can you able to see? Okay, by looking at the pattern, now tell me which is the next common multiple?
48.
After that?
48. Okay. 60.
Which is the, see, if I ask you, this is the first common multiple, right? Which is the 10th common multiple?
120.
That's it. 10 times of this one. Yes or no? See, if you are familiar about this concept, in the previous year you could have done 5 questions. I'll show you 5 questions using only LCM. Okay. So these are the common multiples I have picked. And I need what? Least. Which is the least one? Least, smallest, minimum. Huh? 12 is the LCM of 4 and 6. This is the literal definition of LCM. Understood? Don't write. Okay. Wait. Have you heard of this? What do you mean by this? Highest common? Yeah. Same thing. What are the factors of 4? Okay, you might have heard about one more name, GCD, right? Okay, it's nothing but HCF only. Now I'll give you a clue. This is the greatest. Can I call the highest and the greatest? They are synonymous word, right? Okay. C and C, they are the same here, common. F is called D here. Okay, this is the factor, this is divisor. So I am calling the factors as divisors and I am asking divisors of 4. What are the divisors of 4? Divisor means what? The numbers which can divide 4. That's it. Okay. Natural numbers. Yeah. 1. That's it. Very simple. If you understand the thing, see, everything becomes simple. 6. Factors of 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. If I ask you to choose the common factors here. 1 is there. Here also 1. 2. 2. And we need what? Highest or the greatest, which is HCF of 4 and 6 is 2. Understood? By literal definition. Understood? Okay. Very good. So, can you find the LCM of 8 and 12? See, you know, you have school method also, right? In the school, they have taught in this way. Okay, bracket school method. Remember? Yeah, starting with the smallest divisor of these two common. This is 4, this is 2, 3. Okay, 2, 1, it's not divisible, hence I am putting the 3. So 3, 1. So what is the LCM here? This is your LCM. Yes or no? Okay, what is the LCM, madam? 24. Okay, 24. Understood? Any doubt here? You do this one, okay? Whatever you do, you must be able to do, that's it. Okay, now, look here. LCM is 24 here. Okay, I have taken the LCM of these two. I'll give you time, don't worry. Okay, everything will be on the board only. 24. I'll assume that this is the total work. Means, see, if I ask this person to complete that work, okay, there is one work in 8 days. The first thing he will ask is, what is the work? Okay, he'll ask, how much is the work? If I ask him to construct a building, he'll ask how much story building, okay, what is the dimension, everything, right? And that's what this LCM is. LCM is nothing but what? I have considered, I am building a story here, okay, follow the story. I have considered the total work as 24, which is LCM of these two. Now, this person A will complete this 24 units of work in 8 days. He is doing it in 8 days. On an average per day, he must have done 3 units, isn't it or not? It's nothing but what? 24 by 8, or else if one day he do 3, in 8 days he will be doing 24. Okay, common sense, isn't it? Okay, 3 units per day, and whatever he do it in one time interval. Okay, here the time interval is given in days, hence I am writing it days. If it is hours, here hours are, okay, whatever they are doing it in one time interval is called efficiency. What is the efficiency of A here? 3 units per day. Similarly, if I ask you, what is the efficiency of B? What is the efficiency of B? Okay, same 24 units done in 12 days means per day he must have done 2 units. Isn't it? Okay. If 2 people together, A as well as B, works together, if they work together, what is their total efficiency? 5 units. 5 units per day they can do. By doing 5 units per day, if I ask them to complete the total 24 work, they'll do it in, isn't it? Okay, this is 4 by 5 days. Any doubt here in this approach? Any doubt? Okay, see, don't worry about that fraction and all. I'm not resistant to any methods. Okay, we'll do that also when the time comes and the question requirement is. Okay, can you take down this one now?
Yes.
Go ahead. Any doubt, guys? See, this has to be interactive session. Okay, you must ask doubts. This one you didn't understood. That's a division I have done. Okay, see, 24 by 5. Is it a proper fraction, improper? Come on, guys. Proper, improper? Improper? Confused. Okay. Let's call them as x and y. If x is greater than y, that's called? Bolo bhai. Proper? ऐसे ही shift हो गया. Improper. If x is less than y. Okay. Now, this is an improper one, right? Okay. I am changing this one fraction into different form of fraction, that's it. See, 24 if you divide it by 5. Can I divide this one completely? No. Which is the closest multiple? 20? We don't get 24, madam, in 5. What should I put here so that it will come close to 24? 4. So 5 into 4 is how much? 20. Okay. 4 is what here? It's called remainder, isn't it? This 4 is written here. This 5 is written here. This is one of the form of writing this fraction 24 by 5. See, 5 into 4 is what? 20 plus 4 is 24 by 5. 24 by 5 can also be written as 4 by 5, because most of the time your answers will be in this form, mixed fraction form. Any doubt, guys? Okay, take down. So you must have a different approach to CSAT compared to GS1. Here it's practice. Okay, it's not about sitting and listening. You have to involve in solving the questions. Okay, that's what practice. Your brain will recollect or else remember only and only those things which you have practiced thoroughly in the exam. If you haven't, you won't recognize the question. Okay, you don't know the approach, you can't solve the question. So practice is the key. Practice means it's not about reading, it's not only about writing, it's about solving on your own. See, know the power of self-study, guys. When you sit and read on your own, when you sit and solve the questions on your own, then only you will get to know, okay, how to solve, am I doing, am I not doing, everything. That's why mocks are very, very important. Okay, see, do not get scared, don't worry, okay, we'll make everything simple. Shall I give one more? Ready? Yes. Okay. You need statement? Yeah. A alone can do it in 10 days, B alone can do it in 20 days. Huh? 20 by? 3 बोलता है. Huh? 6 2 by 3. What is the first thing we did here? We took LCM, isn't it? Okay, take the LCM. What is the LCM of 10 and 20? Whatever the method, school method, okay, go by definition method. Okay, I'll show you one more method, factor method. Okay, not now. When it comes to the number system, we'll work on the LCM HCF. Yeah, 10 and 20. 20? LCM is 20 and we consider this 20 as what? Total work. Okay, total work which is in front of them is 20 units. If A takes 10 days to do 20 units of work, per day he must have done 2 units. Similarly, B must have done 1 unit. Any doubt here? Any doubt? No, ma'am. Okay. So if they work together, they can do how many units per day? By doing 3 units per day. By doing 3 units per day. If I give them 20 units, they'll take 20 by 3. Okay. What I'm doing is finding the time taken, isn't it? To find the time taken, see, I'm dividing 20 by 3, isn't it? 20 is what here? Total work. 3 is what here? Total efficiency, isn't it? So time taken is equal to total work by total efficiency, isn't it or not? See, look here now. Let's say your village is 300 kilometers and you are going at a rate of 50 kilometers per hour. What is the time taken then? 6 hours. Okay, it's nothing but 6 hours. If you understand the time and work concept in a proper way, that's nothing but time, speed and distance only. Understood? Efficiency is nothing but what? Speed. The total work is nothing but what? Distance. Okay. Time is time. Nobody can change the dimension of time. Understood? Okay. So the answer here is 20 by 3 is what? 6 2 by 3. Isn't it, madam? Okay. 3 into 6 is 18. Remainder is 2. That's what I have put here. 2 by 3 divisible. Understood? Anybody have any doubt here? Okay. We'll move on. A8, B10, C12. Find if all together works, what is the time taken? 3 people. What is LCM, guys? 8, 10, 12. 120. Very good. 120 divided by 8 is, what is the efficiency of A? 15. What is the efficiency of B? Efficiency of C? Total efficiency? 37. So what is the answer? 120 by? That's it. Find the LCM. Go slow, don't worry. See, no need to worry. You know how to find the LCM? Find the LCM. We'll go step by step. How much is LCM, madam? 120. Very good. 120. Okay, LCM is 120. See, you do it on your own, 1 or 2 questions. Okay, you'll get the confidence. 120, you got it? Sure? Very good then. 120 units in 8 days somebody is doing means per day he must have done something. How much?
15.
Yes or no? Okay, here 15. 120 by 10 is? 120 by 12 is? Totally they are doing this much. How much? 37, sure. If they do in 1 day 37 units, to complete 120 they'll take? How much? See, 3 times. If I do 3 times here, look here, 3 times of 30 is? 3 times of 30 is? 90. Isn't it? 3 times of 7 is? 21. 90 plus 21? 111. Okay. 3 times if I do, it becomes 111. Remainder out of 120? 9. See, whatever the look of the number here, that is the answer. Huh? What, man? That is a split multiplication. Everything we have learnt in our primary stages. Because of the calci, we have become lazy. That's it. Okay. Okay, I'll give one more. Ready? A 60, B 48. Okay, bigger numbers. Wait. Okay. Continue. Full stop and continuous statement. What do you mean by this? A can complete a piece of work in 60 days. B can complete the same amount of work in how much? 48 days. Okay. Full stop and continue the statement, ma'am. Continue. Hey, or be hey. A works for 20 days. A works for 20 days, comma, B for 16 days. B works for 16 days. And the rest is completed by C in 11 days. In 11 days. Full stop, continue. C alone can complete the whole work in what time? C alone can complete the whole work in what time? From wherever you are listening, okay, start from there itself, okay? Do not miss the whole question. I'll repeat. A can complete a piece of work in 60 days, B in 48 days. A has to work for how many days? A has to work for how many days? 16 days, madam, 16. Okay, A has to work for 16 days. Here B, oh, I'm so sorry. A has to work for 20 days, B works for 16 days. And C has worked the remaining in 11 days. Okay, if C works from first to last here, C alone, what is the time taken by C? What is the time taken by C? This is a very logical question. No need of any solution. You can get the answer by understanding the question. क्या भाई?
Total work 240 by 80 by
30?
33.
कैसे 33? Take the LCM here.
Yes, sir.
What is the LCM?
240.
What is the efficiency?
Sir, A का 4 है.
4 है, ये 5 है.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Look here now. Look here now. I'll put the whole story on this thin line. Look here. Look here now. 240 is the LCM. Efficiency is 4 and 5. And A has to work for 20 days with every day 4 units. Right? So how many units completed? 80 units out of
240.
240.
160.
Okay. Next two. In the 16 days, B is doing every day 3. So in the 16 days, he must have done? Oh, 5, yeah, okay. This is 80 units. So totally this becomes 160. Okay. So the remaining is here? 80 units. Okay. 80 units is done by C. Okay. But we already have the answer. No need to do all these things. We already have the answer. Can you identify the answer here? How? Yeah, that's what. Okay, I have told you now. We'll do on the fractions also. If A works for 20 days, he can complete the whole work in 60 days. But he is working only for 20 days. In 20 days, he can do 1/3. Isn't it? Okay, B can complete the whole work in 48 days. In 16 days, he must have done 1/3. Okay, what is the remaining then? 1/3. C takes to do this 1/3 how many days? 11 days. If we do in 11 days 1/3, to complete one he'll take?
33.
Isn't it? This is about just understanding the question. No need to do the LCM every time. Any doubt here? Okay. I'll give one more. A and B together started the work. A and B together started the work. And after few days, A left. A left. And rest of the work is finished by B in 2 days. Rest of the work is finished by B in 2 days. Full stop. Find how many days A worked. Find how many days A worked. Okay. Your data is A 8 days, B 12 days. Means A can complete the whole work in 8 days, B can complete the whole work in 12 days. Please repeat the question. Okay, take this. Audible, right? Audible now, online students? A and B started together, and after few days, A left, and rest of the work is completed by B in how many days? 2 days. If A takes 8 days to complete the work, B takes 12 days to complete the work, then find A worked for how many days? Yeah guys, go ahead, don't worry. See, to learn maths, your notes should not be neat, your register, okay, work on it. 4, you should not be tidy, come on. What is the LCM in this case? What is the efficiency here? 3-2. Any doubt till here? Any doubt for anyone? Okay now. Okay, we'll put the story on this line. 24 units has to be done with the given conditions. What is the condition? Both started together. Okay, I'm making them to start together. Okay, after few days, we don't know how many days. Who left? A left. Okay, after A left, only B will be there, and he completes the remaining in 2 days. Okay. See, do we know the B's efficiency here? What do you mean by efficiency? Whatever he can do it in 1 day. In 1 day he can do? In 2 days he must have done 4 units. From here to here he is doing out of 24. From here to here then 20 units. This 20 units is done by both A and B, isn't it? If A plus B works together, they can do 5 units, isn't it? They can do 5 units in 1 day. By doing 5 units in 1 day, to complete 20 units, they will take 20 by 5, that is. So, how many days A worked? 4 days itself, isn't it? Any doubt? Okay. One more. Yeah, 4 days. Very good. Finish copying? Am I going fast? Huh? What do you mean by that? Correct speed? Okay. Some adjectives sometimes I don't understand. Cool, great. Okay, A24, B36. A24, B36. Right on, madam. Your solution starts from where you listen, okay, or else where you understand. It's not about reading, okay, understanding. The key is understanding. A24, B36. Full stop. A started the work, and after few days B joined him. A started the work, and after few days B joined him, and the whole work is completed in 16 days. And the whole work is completed in 16 days. Full stop. Find A alone worked for how many days? A alone worked for how many days? A alone worked for how many days? 4 days? One pen, one book is enough. Okay, color. See, whatever you are planning to do on that exam day, okay, you do and practice every day the same. Come on, only one color. No racism. Four days. Listen here guys, listen here. How many of you didn't understood the question? Didn't understood? Understood the question. See, question here it's very simple. Actually it's very simple, isn't it? Anybody can understand. This is a simple story, either one question, isn't it? The thing is where to start the solution from. That's called approach. Only two areas you can go wrong or else you can fail. One is not understanding the question. Okay, if you don't understand the question, you can't do anything about that. After that, if you understand the question also, if you don't know what to do, where to start from, should I have to do the LCM, should I have to take 100, should I start from X, should I start from this data, that data, should I multiply, should I divide, okay, you don't have plan, right, okay, approach, isn't it madam? Yeah, in this case what to do, you know the first step of approach is to take LCM, afterwards finding the efficiency, but what after that, what to do with that efficiency and the time and work, total work. देखो भाई छोड़ो मोबाइल को. हो गया गुड आफ्टरनून मैसेज सभी इधर देखो भी खाना सभी खाया होगा देखो सी A B what is the LCM what is the data here 16 and 24 36 okay what is the LCM efficiency 4 and 3 okay now oh 3 and 2 yeah 3 and 2 afterwards who started the work? A started the work and who is working from first to last? A, isn't it? A started the work and after some time who got joined? B. So A and B afterwards work together, isn't it? This is the story. Okay, and the whole work is completed in 16 days. See, from first to last, who is working? A. Okay, A can do how many units in one day? 3 units. So in this 16 days, he must have done 3 into 16, that is 48 units, isn't it? Out of 72 units, isn't it? See, don't write, look here. First try to learn, afterwards I'll give you time to copy. Okay, the thing is learning here. 72 is the total number of units, out of which 48 is done by A, means B must have done the remaining number of units. What is the remaining? Out of 72, if A is doing 42, the remaining is 24 units. Who is doing this 24 units? B. What is B's capacity? He can do only 2 units in one day. He can do only 2 units in one day. To complete this 24, he must have taken? He has taken 12 days or else he has worked for 12 days. That's one and the same, right? Okay, where B got joined? Here. Afterwards, how many days he has worked? 12 days. If B has worked 12 days here, out of 16 days, A is working alone for how many days here? That's it. Understood? The simple approach is, the one who works from first to last will complete 48 units, and that is A in this case. Remaining else is similar to the previous questions. Understood? I'll give one more now. Okay, I'll just give the brief data here. I want you to find out, okay, write down in the words. Understood, right? Okay, A, B, C started together. After 4 days, who left? A left, and B left 2 days before the completion of work. Okay, A left 4 days after the starting of the work, and B left 2 days before the completion of the work. In between here, who is working? B and C. Now the question here is, B and C worked together for how long? B and C worked together for how long? B and C worked together for how long? How many days they worked together? Yeah, C 30. I am very specific about the question here, okay, be cautious in answering the question. How many days B and C worked together? What is LCM guys? 20, 25, 30? 300, very good. What is the efficiency of A? 15, B? 12, C? 10. Nine days, is it? 10 days, is it? 3 9 by 7 ऐसा आएगा? आराम से करो. See, don't worry, आराम से करो सभी. How much? 3 9 by 70. 10. Come on, I want you to do. Okay, start doing. Six days is the final. झगड़ा नहीं. They are taking 6, 10. 10 तो नहीं होगा. पक्का नहीं. हाँ? 6. Okay. Look here guys, look here. What is the LCM in this case? 300. Okay. What is the efficiency here? Here? 10. Okay. Total efficiency is 37. With 37 efficiency, they have worked for 4 days. 37 efficiency means per day they can do 37. 4 days they can do 148 units. Okay. From here to here 148 is completed. Okay. Go to the last 2 days. Last 2 days who is working? C, and C per day can do 10. In 2 days he can do 20 units. So here 148 is completed. Here 20 means totally 168 is completed out of 300. What is the remaining? 132 must have done by B and C together, isn't it? Okay. 132 units done by B and C. B and C together can do how many units? 22. If they do 22 units in 1 day, to complete 132 they will take how many days? How many days? 132 by 22 is what? Come on, do it. 6, sure? Yes sir. Okay. 6 days. 6 days. 6 days. Answer क्या है? 6 है. Why 10? See, B and C are working here also right together, isn't it? The only point is what? B and C working together for how long? Here also B and C are irrespective of with whom they are working together, right? So the answer is, if you ask for B and C only, then the answer would be 6 days. Okay, know this difference. Understood? Any doubt? Any doubt for anyone? See, do not hesitate to ask doubts. If you have doubt, okay, you will forget the doubt also afterwards. Hey, doubt? See, Yeah, of course, that's the question, isn't it? B and C worked together for how many days? Okay, in this story, how many days they are working together here? It's evident, right? Here also they are working together. Here also working together. Here how many days? Here how many days? Totally how many days then? Okay, one more now. See, A can do 3/4 of the whole work in 12 days. Okay. B can do 5/6 of the whole work in 10 days. Find A plus B together. See, the thing is understanding here, that's it. Okay, look here guys, look here. There is one piece of work, okay, and A is doing 3/4 of that. Is he completing the work? No, he is doing only 3/4. In how many days? 12 days. If he takes 12 days to complete 3/4, to complete the whole work he'll take? 16 days, sure. See, look here. What do you mean by 3/4 of the work he is doing? If I consider the whole work as 4 units, okay, 4 units, he is doing how many? 3 units. To do 3, he takes how many days? For 3 units, if he takes 12 days, for 1 unit, he will be taking 4 days, isn't it or not? For 1 unit, if he takes 4 days, for 4 units, he will take 4 into 4, 16 days. Okay, we got it in our original format. A can complete the whole work in 16 days, isn't it? Similarly, do the same for B. And do A plus B, come on. See, after doing A and B, go for the LCM, do not just add A and B there. Yeah, many will do that. 12, is it 12? What is B alone? B alone kitna hai bhai? B alone, okay, A plus B, answer bolo. 48 A plus B क्या पूछा मैंने? ये क्या लिख रहा हूं पहले से? A plus B in how many days they are doing? It's not about the efficiency. It doesn't matter. Efficiency he never asked because that's our concept. Okay, he doesn't need that. We are building the story. He is not bothered about the story. He just wants answers. Okay, so time taken will be most of the time asked. 6 by 7. 6 by 7. Yeah, how many of you got 6 by 7? Come on, man. 6 by 7. So your confidence will improve only when you get the answers. Okay, so get the answers. Do not go by the look of the question or the answer. Many will choose only the shorter questions. Okay. Most of the time, the short questions are the difficult one. The lengthier questions are the easier one in mental ability. Because if I explain a lot about the question, you will having lot of data about that. Okay. It would be very easy to solve. If I say everything in a very little words, the burden of understanding will be on you. Yes, madam. How much is the answer? I expect only one thing, answer. Okay, very good. See, look here. Similarly, see, I can divide one work into how many parts? Any number of parts. Here I have divided into 4 parts, out of which 3 parts is done by A in 12 days. So he can do the complete work in 16 days. Similarly, now the same work is divided into 6 parts, out of which 5 is done by B in how many days? To do 5 units he takes 10 days. To do 1 unit he takes 2 days. To do 6 units he'll take 6 into 2, 12 days. Okay, so we got A 16, B 12. Okay, rest you do. Come on everyone. शायद इधर दिखेगा नहीं, ब्लाइंड स्पॉट है. One more. A is thrice efficient of B. A is thrice efficient of B. Who is more efficient? A is thrice efficient of B, and they both can complete a piece of work. Okay, right? APW, a piece of work. They can complete a piece of work in 12 days. In 12 days. Full stop. Find A alone and also B alone. If A alone works, in what time he can complete the whole work? If B alone works, what is the time taken? (16 and 48). Okay, look here guys, look here. See, A and B, the time taken is, okay, look here. See, we'll try to learn a concept here now. Let's consider the A and B's efficiencies in the ratio 3 and 5. Okay, for example, I am giving for example. Okay, what do you mean by efficiency? Whatever they do it in 1 day is called efficiency, and efficiency of A is? Efficiency of B is? Now, if I give them the total work, okay, total work of 15 units and also 15 units here, okay, same number of units I am giving, 15 units, 15 units. This 15 units is done by A in how many days, time taken? 5 days, sure. See, because he can do 3 units in 1 day, to complete 15 he will take. Similarly, same 15 units, per day he is doing 5, to complete 15 he will take 3 days. Okay, observe what is happening now. AB, okay, their efficiency is 7 and 9. Okay, if I give them 63 units, the time taken here is 9, here it is 7, isn't it? Similarly, A and B, okay, their efficiency is 15 and 10. If I give them 30 units, okay, efficiency is 15, he can take, this person takes 3 days. Look here now, if I take the ratio of efficiency, that is 3:5. If efficiency is 3:5, time taken is 5:3, isn't it? Okay, this is when the total work is same. Okay, now A and B's efficiency is 7 and 9. If they are doing the same amount of work, the time taken is in the ratio. Okay, here also, see, efficiency is in the ratio how much? 3:2. Then the time taken is in the ratio 2:3. This happens only and only when they are doing same amount of work. What is happening then? The efficiency and time are reciprocal to each other. That's it. Okay, efficiency if it is 3:5, time taken has to be 5:3. Okay, now look here. Using this concept, we can solve this question, given question easily. A and B, right? What is the efficiency of A and B? A is thrice efficient of B, means if B is doing 1 unit, in the same time A do 3 units. Efficiency is in the ratio 3:1, right? So the time taken has to be in the ratio. We don't know the absolute value, we don't know the numbers, but we know what? The ratio of the numbers has to be 1:3, isn't it? Understood? Okay, any doubt here? And they are doing the whole work in 12 days. That's what the question here is. Okay, if they works together, they can do how many units in 1 day? They can do how many units in 1 day? 4 units. By doing 4 units in 1 day, in 12 days they must have done 48 units. Agree? See, without taking LCM also, we can take the total work. Total work is 48, isn't it? 48 units. If I give to somebody who can do 3 units per day, he is doing 3 units per day. If I give him 48 units, he will take how many days? 16 days. Very good, 16 days. Same 48 units here. Now I am giving to the person who can do 1 unit in 1 day. He takes how many days? 48 days. What is the ratio of 16 and 48? 1:3, isn't it? Okay. Hence, this is the answer. Got it? Okay, take down. See, whenever they are doing the same amount of work, efficiency and time are reciprocal to each other or inversely proportional. Till what time will take class? Eh? Don't get tired, guys. Okay, see, one thing you have to learn is you must be ready to do unlimited work. Okay, whether it's sitting in the class or else on your own, you have to be matured enough to understand that much. Okay, that's for only 3 years. If you do that much for 3 years in one or the other way, you will be very near to the results. Ready? One more? Any doubt here? Okay, if I give the keyword here, okay, if I frame like this, listen, just listen. A is, listen, thrice more efficient than B. Very similar. I am just changing this little bit of words there. A is thrice more efficient than B. Will it make any difference or not? Yes, sir. How? Yeah, if B is doing 1 unit, A will be doing 3 more than 1, that is 4. Okay, write down and write HW, do it at home. That's okay. We have done a very similar one, everything else remains same. Yeah, HW. Okay, next question. We'll move on to the next one. A is thrice more efficient than. Okay, in the previous case, I told A is thrice efficient of. Here, thrice more than. Yeah, here we have to add, isn't it? See. What is thrice of 10? 3. Of is always, remember, multiplication. Okay. 10 more than 20. What to do? 10 plus 20. Understood? More than of. Okay, next one. We'll move on. A plus B 30 days, A plus B 30 days, B plus C 20 days, B plus C 20 days, full stop. A worked for 5 days, comma, B for 15 days, and C 18 days, and the work is completed, and the work is completed. I'll repeat, listen, okay. You had written extra data. A plus B can complete a whole work in 30 days, B plus C in 20 days, okay, and the condition is A has to work for how many days? 5 days. In the whole story, A has to work only for 5 days, B has to work for 15, C has to work for 18 days, and the work has to be completed, okay. It doesn't mean that A has to work alone for 5 days, okay, no, A has to work for 5 days. He might work with B, he might work with A, B, C, okay, whoever it is, but A has to work only for, see, if he works alone, let's say his efficiency is 4 units, he can do 4 units if he works alone. If he works with B, will he do more units there? No, how? Okay, his efficiency remains same. It doesn't matter at all, isn't it? If he works alone also, he can do same number of units. If he is working with another person also, he can do the same unit. Efficiency will remain same always. Okay, full stop, continue. Fine. A alone, B alone, C alone. What do you mean by alone? Alone they can complete the whole work in what time? A alone takes what time? B alone takes what time? C alone takes what time? You have 3 different questions here. Yeah, come on man. See, whenever you see a data like this, what do you need? AC? Switch off. Okay. छोड़ना यार, CSAT का time है. Book, don't worry about any book. See, whenever you see a data like this, what do? What is the first approach? Go for the LCM. LCM of 30 and 20 is what? 60. So what is the efficiency of A plus B? Is it visible from there? Whatever the font I am using. Okay, la. $30 and $20, $60. Okay, look here guys, look here. I will show you the approach. Look here. Huh? A plus B can complete the whole work in 30 days, B plus C in 20 days. See, whenever you see a data like this, go for a LCM. I tell you, go for a LCM blindly. What is LCM? 60, and we consider this 60 as the total work, and efficiency of A plus B is 2, efficiency of B plus C is 3. Any doubt till here for anyone? No? Okay. We will put the whole story on this line now. According to the given question, there is a condition. A has to work for how many days? Okay, A has to work for 5 days. B has to work for? C has to work for? With this condition, they have to complete the work. Okay, and he has not mentioned that A has to work 5 days alone or nothing. Okay. See, I will make a small adjustment now. Okay, rather than working alone, because I know the data of A plus B and B plus C. I don't know the data about A alone. Hence, I am making A and B working together here. But the condition is A has to work only for 5 days. I am making them to work only for 5 days. This means A is working 5 days, B also working for 5 days. B's 5 days quota is completed. Now, B and C works for 10 days. Why I am doing this one? B's only 10 days of quota is left, right? Okay. And C has worked for how many days here? 10 days. So how many days remaining for C? Understood this adjustment? A is working for 5 days here, B also working for 5 days, B working for 10 days totally, B completed 15 days. C is working for 10 days here, okay, and C alone is working for 8 days here, isn't it? So C's 18 days is completed. Now look here, A plus B, they can do how many units in one day? 2. In 5 days? 10 units. Out of 60. Now B plus C working for 10 days. B plus C per day they can do in 10 days. So totally this becomes 10 and 30, 40 out of 60. Remaining here is 20 units is done by C in how many days? 8 days. In 8 days if he do 20 units, in one day he must have done 20 by 8, right? Okay, that is equal to 2.5. 2.5 units per day, right? In one day. Anything done in one day is called what? Efficiency. And we got the efficiency of what? C's efficiency is? Then B's efficiency is? See, B and C together are doing 3. In that C is doing 2.5 means B is doing? B is doing 0.5 out of 2. A's efficiency is? See, finished. Isn't it? A is doing 1.5 in one day. If I give him the total 60 units, he'll take 60 by 1.5, or else can I say this as 120 by 3? Okay, just to eliminate the decimals, that's it. This is nothing but what? 40 days. B also, if I give him 60 units, his capacity is what? Only 0.5 units. Can I write this as 120 by 1? This is nothing but what? Can you do for C? Go ahead. Understood? Okay.
So what in the exam usually what happens, we take it A plus B plus C for 5, then B plus C for 10 and then C for 3.
How come? We don't have enough data about A plus B plus C here. See, this is the only approach for this question. Okay, there are 0 other approaches. This is the only approach. Because I have only data about A plus B. I have to think in this manner only. Okay, making them to work. Okay, see, this is the intention of giving the question like this. Make them work together. Okay, you will get work and wages also like this. Any doubt here, guys? Understood? See, this approach towards CSAT is always your basics has to be strong. Okay. After basics, you must have attended a class notes. Okay, all the topics you must be familiar, and you must have one-stop notes from which you can sit and study or else revise. After this, previous year, it's not question paper. Previous year topic based questions. After I am completing the time and work, go home and pick only the time and work questions from the previous years, only time and work. Try to solve every question. If you are capable of solving every question, you will be solving any time and work question given in 2022 prelims also, isn't it or not? Okay, if you are solving every question from the previous years, this year question also you are capable of. Understood? Okay, previous year questions. After that, take full length mocks. I don't believe in part by part, full length mocks. Before, see, if you bypass any of this, on that day you will face difficulty. If your basics is good, okay, one short notes it can be, one complete book it can be, anything, okay, one stop source, okay. You practice from that. Afterwards, go to the previous year questions and solve on your own. Afterwards, mock. Here, after giving mock, do the analysis. Why I have taken more time? What is the mistake here? Okay, why I have taken this wrong approach? And also most of the time, see 30 to 40 questions, most of them will do in the GS1, GS2 also. but sometimes it will be blinking, okay, somewhere it will be heard, okay, you can't recollect that, means no enough practice, no clarity there. This will happen in the, on the exam day. Okay, now next one. A started a work and left after 3 days, and B completed the remaining in 6 days. B completed the remaining in 6 days. Yeah, only this much, okay, whatever I have structured here, put it in words. A started the work and he worked for 3 days and then left, remaining work is done by B in 6 days, okay. This is one of the way to complete the whole work, whatever the given units of work. Full stop, continue. If A had worked only for 2 days, if A had worked only for 2 days, then B would have worked for 9 days to complete the work. B would have worked 9 days to complete the work. See, understood the story? This is one of the way of completing the work. Either he can do this in this way and can complete the work, or else they can do it in this way and can complete the work. Understood? Okay. Now the question is, if they work alone, A alone and B alone, in what time the work is completed? Find A alone and also B alone. See, every year we are getting questions from these kind of questions, okay, these kind of questions. Very similar question was asked in the last year, previous to that. Yeah, guys, any answer? 15 and 5, is it? Okay, look here. You can solve this one orally also. Look here, everyone. Observe. It's given, see, whatever the given statement, I have structured this one. That's it. What are you observing here? Any observation?
A is twice efficient as B.
Twice, threes. Bolo bhai. That's what observation is. See, if you observe closely, at some point you will be very near to the answer. Okay, who is more efficient? A. How, madam? How? Yeah, that's what. Look here now. If A doesn't works for 1 day, okay, B has to work for how many days? 3 days more. Okay, 3 days more. If A doesn't works for 1 day, to compensate that work, B has to work for 3 more days. Okay, not only 3 days, that's 3 more days. So, A's 1 day of work, can I say this is equal to B's 3 day of work? Whatever A was doing in 1 day, if he was absent for 1 day, B has to work for 3 more days. So, whatever he was doing it in 1 day, B takes 3 days. So, total work is same, right? Whatever A do it in 1 day, B will do it in 3 days. So, can I write this as A by B relationship is equal to 3 by 1? Can I write like this? See, this is nothing but A into 1 is equal to B into 3. Okay. Can I write in this form? A by B is equal to 3 by 1. See, what do you mean by this? A by B is equal to 3 by 1. It's efficiency. Means, if A can do 3 units in a particular time, in the same time B can do only 1 unit. Understood? Okay, we got the efficiency of A and B here. Now I am going here and substituting here. A can do 3 units in 1 day and he has worked for how many days? 3 days means he must have completed 9 units. B can do 1 unit in 1 day. In 6 days he must have done 6 units. So total number of units was 9 plus 6, 15 units. Okay, or else we'll substitute here. A is 3 into 2 is 6 units. Okay, B is doing 1 unit in 1 day. In 9 days he will be doing. So totally it is. Here also they are doing the same amount of work. Here also doing same amount of work, but in a different way. That's it, isn't it? See, we got the total units without taking the LCM also here also. 15 is the total number of units. Okay, and A's efficiency is how much? A's efficiency is 3. Okay, A's efficiency is 3. By doing 3 units in 1 day, to complete 15, A will take 5 days, isn't it? Okay, similarly, efficiency of B is 1 unit. By doing 1 unit in 1 day, if I give B 15 units, B will take 15 days. What is the ratio of their efficiency? A is to B is 3 is to 1. What is the ratio of their time taken? 1 is to 3, isn't it? 5 and 15 are in the ratio? 1 is to 3. Any doubt here? Now, answer orally. Find A plus B. Orally, do not put pen on the paper. 15 by 4, that's it. 15 by 4, isn't it? 15 units is the total work and A plus B can do how many units? No need to take LCM and all now. Understood? 4 units. 15 by 4 is your answer. Okay, go ahead, take down. From where, madam? From the beginning. See, if A doesn't works for 1 day, it's given in the question only. If A doesn't works for 1 day, B has to work for 3 more days. That means A's 1 days of work is equal to B's 3 days of work, isn't it? So efficiency is in the ratio 3 and 1. If A do 3 units in 1 day, he is working for how many days here? 9 units he must have completed. Similarly, B 1 unit in 1 day, 6 days, 6 units. So totally 15 units. Okay, or else if you put it here also, you'll get the same units. Understood now? Okay then. Any doubt here, guys? See, this is called shifting method. Shifting method. Okay, earlier there was a one question. Okay, if I'll tell you. Two friends were there, A and B. They have same amount. Okay, whatever the amount they were having is same. From which one person buys 3 pens and 5 pencils. Okay, another person buys 2 pens and 7 pencils. Now the question is, the price of pencil is equal to pen, price of 2 pencils is equal to pen, price of 2 pens is equal to 1 pencil, okay, something like this. Which one is the most appropriate one? Very similar case, this is also very similar to that question, shifting method. See, if he doesn't buy 1 pen, he can buy how many more pencils? 2 more pencils, isn't it? So can I say 1 pen price is equal to? Isn't it or not? Okay, that's it. That was the question, previous year's question. Yeah, how many of you did this question? Correctly? Very good. See, in the arithmetic you can solve questions in even less than 15 seconds. But in RC it's not at all possible. Okay, it takes even to read a passage at least 1 minute, minimum 1 minute. To read the question, afterwards option is a different way. I am telling to read a passage it takes minimum of 1 minute. So arithmetic will help you a lot. Understood? Okay, practice more so your accuracy and also your efficiency will increase. Okay, now take down one more. I will give one more now. A and B working together on alternate days. A and B working together on alternate days can complete a piece of work in 19 days. 19 days if A starts the work. If A starts the work. I repeat, A and B working together can complete a piece of work in how many days? 19 days if, see, if they are working alternative days, means somebody should start the work, right? In this case, who is starting? Full stop. They takes 19 5 by 6 days. They takes 19 5 by 6 days. 19 not 9. 19 5 by 6 days if B starts the work. If B starts the work. Find A alone and also B alone. Okay, see, wait for this question. Okay, I will make you solve this question easily. See, A8, B10. Okay, look here. If they work on alternate days, in what time the work will be completed? If I ask you a question, A can complete a whole piece of work in 8 days, B in 10 days. If they work on alternative days, that is A one day, B one day, A one day, B one day, okay, similarly, in what time the work is completed. Now, whenever you see a data like this, what to do? LCM is, efficiency here is, here it is 4. Okay, any doubt here? Okay, see, in this case, I have not mentioned who comes first, right? Always assume that A comes first, or else X, Y, P, Q, Ramesh, Ravi, okay, whoever mention name, then consider that person will be coming first. Okay, who is coming first? A. Okay, and if he works for one full day, he can do how many units? Okay, next day there is no A. Who comes? B comes and works for one full day, that is 4. Here it is 5, 4, 5, 4, isn't it? Okay, if I see after every 2 days, how many units is filled here, or else how many units is completed here? Isn't it? Any doubt here? 9 units is completed. In 2 days, if it is 9 units, he has to complete how many? 40. See, if 2 days 9 units, to complete 40, how many days? Look here now. For 2 days, if it is 9 units, I will take closest to the 40. How many times? 9 into 4 I have to do, right? I am doing the cross multiplication in a straight way, that's it. If I multiply this by 4, I have to multiply this also by 4 only. So, after 8 days, how much is completed? Isn't it? Okay. Next day, that is the 9th day, next 1 day, who comes? A comes, isn't it? If A works for one full day, he can do? But we need how many? Only 4. Okay. We need how many? Only 4 out of 5. Hence, he doesn't works for one full day, he works for this many days. That's it. Okay. See, if a person can complete 10 units in 1 day, okay, 10 units in 1 day. If I need only 5 units, he has to work for how many days? Half days. Is it or not? Or else can I say, out of 10, I am making him to work only 5. So that takes half time. Is it or not? Any doubt in this one? Understood? Very similarly here. In 1 day he can do 5 units, but we need only, in 1 day he can do 10. We need only 5. That's what half time. Understood? Okay. So he takes how much? 8, 4 by 5 days. Any doubt in this case? Now look here. Similar question can be asked in this way. A is one filling pipe. okay, which can fill a tank in 8 hours. 8 hours. B is another filling pipe which can fill the same tank in 10 hours. Both are filling here. Understood? If they are opened on alternative hours, means A, B, A, B. If they are opened on alternative hours, in what time the tank gets filled? In what time the tank gets filled? Is there any difference between these two? This is just quoted in a different example, that's it. Okay, they are one and the same question only. Okay, what is the solution here? Similarly, A takes 8 hours, B takes 10 hours. See, in this case, what is LCM? 40. Here it's not the total work, it's the capacity of the tank. That's it. TC, total capacity. Everything else remains same. First hour A is opened, okay, and it can fill 5 units. B is opened, fills 4 units. Again 5 is 5, again 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. Understood? Similarly, this calculation. Understood? Okay, take down. See, I'll tell you this statement, you understand that one. A, next question. Yeah. Yeah, this was the question. This is the question.
19 days, you said 19 days.
That is a different one. I gave you this example. Okay, next question we are going to solve that. That's alternate day question, isn't it? Okay. A, and we are moving towards, yeah. See, there is no difference at all with time, speed and distance and time and work concepts. This is time and work only. Okay. At the place of work, this is the cistern's capacity. Cistern means tank. Okay, this is nothing but tank only. Tank, reservoir. Okay. Take down this question. A and B are two filling pipes. A and B are two filling pipes which can fill a cistern. A and B are two filling pipes which can fill a cistern. Cistern means what? Tank. In 8 hours and 10 hours respectively. 8 hours and 10 hours respectively. Full stop. If they are opened on alternate hours, in what time tank gets filled? If they are opened on alternate hours, in what time tank gets filled? If they are opened on alternate hours, in what time tank gets filled? Come on guys, take down. That's it, 8 4 by 5, okay. 8 4 by 5. See, 8 4 by 5 is 8 plus 4 by 5. It's not 8 into 4 by 5. See, I am going to cover a lot in the next 10 days. Okay. Every day you will be having class. 1 or 2 days you will be having the polity, isn't it?
2 or 3 days.
Maximum 2 days, huh? Okay. Afterwards we will be having CSAT and mostly history. Yeah, modern history. So we won't be having 3 sessions then. Okay.
We have science in the morning.
Science will be completed by the end of this week, isn't it? Yeah, he will complete it. See, everything has to go according to the schedule.
We hope that too, sir.
See, at most important is the revision at the end. See, whatever the institute, whatever the class, whoever the faculty, you listen to them, you have to sit and study at the end, isn't it? The thing is, you have to understand what you are reading. You must have source then. Then only you will get to know what you have learnt or not. Okay, one more now. Ready? ब्रेक चाहिए क्यों भाई ऐसे क्या किया हमने आफ्टर 1 क्वेश्चन क्या क्या बोल रहा? क्या चाहिए? ब्रेक चाहिए कि 1 क्वेश्चन के बाद? ब्रेक 1 क्वेश्चन. ओके. Okay, we'll solve that question. Okay. Go to the previous one. Now look here, focus here. By just focusing, your efficiency increases because CSAT is the second paper, you know. Okay, afternoon session. Okay. ऐसे ऐसी कुछ भी नहीं होता है सेंटर में. Isn't it or not? Yeah, it happens. See, morning, yeah, whatever the morning has happened, you will be in stress. Mostly the previous last 2 days, you won't be having enough sleep. Isn't it? Every stress is on CSAT there. सुनना भाई. रिलैक्स करना, इधर देखो. See, A and B are working together, but they are not working together every day. Okay, alternatively, simultaneously, isn't it? Who comes first? In the first part of the data, that is different, and in the second part of the data, that's different, isn't it? If A starts to work, okay, if A starts to work, then it takes how many days? 19 days. Okay. A and B are working alternatively. Let's say if they take 10 days working alternatively, A would have taken 5 days, B would have taken 5 days, isn't it? If it is an even number, we can divide it easily into 2 parts, 2 equal parts. But here it is 19 days. Let's consider 18 days. Okay, let's consider 18 days. In this 18 days, A must have worked for 9 days, B must have worked for 9 days. If I give one more extra days of work, that will go to A. Any doubt? Okay, split it. Similarly now, if B starts the work, they take 19 5 by 6 days, isn't it? Forget about 19 5 by 6 and all. Take only 18 days. Look here, approach. Do not write, madam. Look here. 18 days. Let's consider 18 days. B will get 9 days, A will get 9 days. If I give 1 day extra, in this case B is starting the work, hence B will get 1 day extra, right? If anything more than 1 day, that will go to A, isn't it? I've just written the data, nothing else. Now look here, closely observe. There is a difference between these two and these two, right? What is the difference? 1 by? See, A is working for 1 full day here. 9 day is common. A is working for 1 full day. He is working for? If A doesn't works for 1/6 of the day here, if A doesn't works for 1/6 of the day, B has to work for 1 full day. Yes or no? So can I write A's 1/6 of the day work is equal to B's 1 day of the work? Very similar to the previous case. So can I write the efficiency of A by B is equal to 6 by 1? The question is solved. See, if you write like this, look here, evidently it's already the answer. Whatever I have structured this one, this is already an answer here. See, look here, A is working for how many days? Sorry, A can do how many units of work? 6 units of work. And A is working for how many days here? 9 plus 1, 10 days. Per day 6 means 10 days, 60 units. Isn't it? Okay, B can do 1 day, 1 unit. In 9 days he must have done 9 units. So total units is 63. A efficiency is 6, so 63 by 6 is A's answer. A alone. Isn't it, boy? A total work is 63. A's efficiency is what? What, madam? Any doubt? Huh? Kitna? Kya? 69. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. This is 69, right? सही हुआ नहीं? क्या दिक्कत क्या? घूम गए? Okay. सुनिए, इधर तक घुमा नहीं था ना? Okay, B can do 1 unit in 1 day. Okay, that was my mistake. B can do 1 unit in 1 day. In 9 days, he can do 9 units. Totally 69 units. Okay, totally 69 units. A can do how many units in 1 day? 6 units. If I give him 69 units, he'll take 11.5 days, isn't it? Yes, sir. Okay. Similarly, B can do 1 unit in 1 day. Okay. B can do 1 unit in 1 day. To complete the whole 69, he'll take 69 days. Now, my question is, A is taking 11.5 days. B is taking 69 days. What is the efficiency of A and B? 6:1. I am asking whether this is in the ratio 6:1. Efficiency I am asking. This is what? The time taken. If efficiency is in the ratio 6:1, is this two number is in the ratio 1:6? I am asking. Yes, sir, sure. Let's check. Look here now. I am checking. Okay, 11.5 and 69 has to be in the ratio what? 1:6, right? Okay, 11.5, can I write this as 2 into 11 is plus 1? 23 by 2. 69, can I write this as 3 times? Okay, so this is nothing but what? 2 goes here and multiplies 1:6 only. So yeah. Likho. Now look here, do not write, okay, don't write. I will give you one more question, very similar one. I want you to answer it orally, okay. A and B working on alternate days. See, totally this becomes how many days? 17, okay, 17 days. Who starts the work? That's it, okay, 17 days. Now, here 8, how many days? Now 17, 2 by 3 days if B starts the work. Now, answer one thing. What is the efficiency of A and B? Huh? Efficiency of A and B.
3:1.
See, come on, your answer, whatever you are saying, that's nothing but answer here. In the next step, you will get the answer. 3:1 or 1:3? See, look here. If A doesn't work for 1/3 of the day, B has to work for 1 full day. Means the ratio is, okay, you can substitute and get the answer here only. Understood? Understood, guys? Okay, take down. See, this is called shifting method. Many a times these questions are asked in a different way. Every year he is asking the shifting. In the time, speed and distance also you will get shifting. Now you can take a break. Stage by stage ले रहे हैं break. हाँ? Break of how many minutes? See, everything according to you. कितना चाहिए? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes is not possible, right? 5 minutes ऐसा ही हो जाएगा. Rational. या 10 बोला तो 15 हो जाएगा वो. 5:20, 5:30, okay, 5:30. Okay guys, shall we start? It's 5:30. 1 minute. See, go home and revise. See, it's not about how many hours of work you have done or not. At the end, you go home and revise. When you see the revision, okay, you'll get more clarity. That you have to do. Do not miss out. At least for a half an hour. Half an hour, 40 minutes. Do some first 1 or 2 days. Afterwards, you can cut down the time. Any doubt? Okay, continue that. बोला ना. Okay. Okay, look here guys. I'll ask you a very logical question. Okay, try to answer. There is one pipe. We'll name this as A. Okay, which can completely fill this tank in 6 hours. Okay. A can completely fill in 6 hours. Let's say I have opened this A till half the tank is filled. Half the tank is filled. Means it takes half tank to fill how many hours? 3 hours. If I open now, 3 more similar pipes. Here, not only A, how many A's? 3 more similar A's, that's 3A. What is the time taken here? So, how many A's are working from here to here? Along with 1A, 3 more A's as I said. 3 more A's, yeah.
45 minutes. 90 minutes. 45 minutes. 4 pipes.
Yeah, of course all the 4 are opened there. See, let's say, look here. If I opened, look here guys. If I have opened 2 such pipes, it would have taken half of this one, right? If I open 3 such pipes, it will take 1/3 of this one, isn't it? Okay. If I open 4 pipes, it will take 3/4. What do you call 3/4 of an hour is?
45 minutes.
That's it. Understood? Okay. Write down briefly. A pipe can fill a tank in 6 hours. A pipe can fill a tank in 6 hours. A pipe can fill a tank in 6 hours, comma. After the tank is half filled, 3 more similar pipes are opened. After the tank is half filled, 3 more similar pipes were opened. In what time the tank gets filled now? In what time the tank gets filled now? See, what is the thing which is helping you here to find the answer? It's a structure, isn't it? Whatever I am structuring here, this you have to structure in your mind. Rather than going for everything calculation takes time. Okay, this structure if you build it in your mind only, okay, this helps. This is how your NCERTs are framed. If you open NCERT maths basics, okay, this is how the whole NCERT is. If your basics is weak, go for what? NCERT. Okay, learn like a kid. I'll give one more now. let's consider a pipe of diameter D. Okay, we'll completely fill a tank in 40 minutes. 40 minutes. A pipe of diameter 2D will fill the same tank in what time? Huh? Where is fifth one? I have done already A plus 3A is 4A. 3 more pipes, isn't it? What is the question? Question? A के साथ 3A खुला है, वो कुछ भी मैंने बोला होगा, अकॉर्डिंगली यू राइट. ओके, is that so? I'm asking. You don't think so? See, you have 3 concepts here. One is the mensuration we are doing. The another one is the ratio, and the topic here you are doing is pipes in cistern. Yeah. Okay. Think about that. What is it? Once again, tell me. If you double the diameter, area becomes what? 4 times. Is it so? Sahi hai bhai? Yes. Okay. See, this depends on what? The area from which the water is coming, right? Outlet area, isn't it? If I increase this water coming area, then the time taken reduce, right? Yes or no? Sahi hai? Okay. See, look here now. Depends on what? This space, isn't it? Isn't it or not? What do you call this as? The pipe will always be in a circular shape. Okay, 3D of which is you can call it as a cylinder, but you are seeing only the one cross section here. Okay, this portion you are seeing. This is a circle, right? How to find the area of circle? Here also pi r square, isn't it? Okay, but he has given the diameter here, right? Diameter is nothing but what? R and R. Okay, 2R is equal to? So, radius is nothing but what? D by 2. So, pi into D by 2 whole square. This is pi into 2D by 2 whole square. Any doubt here? Any doubt for anybody? Okay, if I take the ratio, see, pi will get cancelled anyway, right? So, 2 square will get cancelled, right? Okay, so D square is to 4D square. D square cancels and becomes what is 1:4? You got 1:4. What is that 1:4? Efficiency. Isn't it? Do you believe this as time? It takes 4 time, it takes 1 time. Okay, that's common sense, isn't it? Okay, if efficiency is 1:4 ratio, time has to be, and 4 is given as 40. 1 has to be 4 parts 40, 1 part 10 minutes. Any doubt? Understood, madam? Kidhar. 1:4 and 4:1, you understood. According to the question, this 4 parts is given as, or else consider it as 4x. BTech ho? Engineering? No. Okay. 4x. Okay, 4x. 4x is given as 40 minutes in the question. If 4x is 40, 1x is 10. This is what 1x. I have not written x. You see, this is the wrong way of writing. 4x is to 1x because x and x will get cancelled here. Okay, 4x and 1x. 4x not is to 1x. So, yeah, okay. Write down, that's it, okay. You can frame the statement around this question. Now, I will give one more. Ready? ये तो डायरेक्टली अप्लाई करना ही करना है इसको. नहीं है. सब्स्टिट्यूट क्या है? सब्स्टिट्यूट है ये सभी बाईपास करके इसको समझना. अभी you have learned 2 things. If the ratio of the diameter is 1:2, of two circles, the area ratio will be, if the diameter ratio is 1:2 of two circles, the ratio of the area will be 1:4. Understood? सही है? ये है concept. If the ratio of diameters is 1:2, the ratio of their areas is 1:4, isn't it? Now if I ask you, if the ratio of their areas is 4:25, listen everyone, if the ratio of their areas is 4:25, 4:25, the ratio of their radius is, ratio of radius I am asking. See, you have the answer in front of you. Come on. Huh? 2:5. Radius B. Radius नहीं, diameter नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ, radius पूछ रहा हूँ. Huh? See, do not hesitate. Come on. If you are make mistakes, make mistake here only so that you can avoid there. Yeah, man. Huh? It will remain same what? Same means which is 4:25 only. Sure. Diameter will be in the what ratio? See, diameter will become what? Look here. This is the area, right? Okay. If I ask you the diameter, you will take square root, right? See, square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 1 is 1. Similarly, square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 25 is 5. This is what diameter is. Diameter is in the ratio 2:5. If the diameter is 2, okay, from here to here, if it is 2, half is, if I take half, this is half, right? Okay, similarly, this is half, right? 2 will get cancelled. The ratio remains same what? 2:5. Understood? Okay, this is the concept behind that question. So you can bypass whatever you want and you can take this one directly. Understood? Okay. We'll do all those things when mensuration of 2D and 3D comes. Any doubt? Okay, I'll give you one more now. Take down. No audio? It's coming. A can fill a tank in 16 hours. A can fill in 16 hours. B can empty it in 24 hours. Understood? Okay, A is, see, a completely empty tank can be filled by A. This is filling plus in how many hours? 16 hours. If it is completely filled, consider this as a hole or a draining pipe, emptying pipe, which can completely drain it off in 24 hours. Okay? See, the role is different here. The efficiency of which of this pipe is more? The one which takes less time, that's it. Efficiency is more, isn't it? My question, okay, listen everyone, just listen and answer. If I open them simultaneously, will the tank gets filled? I am asking, will it gets filled? Why not? Because, give the reason, come on, you give yourself the reason. Because what? Yeah, if I, see, how much I will be? I will be filling more and draining less, isn't it? So, the efficiency of filling is more means at one point or the other, the tank has to get filled. Obvious, right? Okay, you can find the answer. Okay, you can take the LCM. What is LCM in this case? Okay, I'll do that. 48, look here. 48, this is 3, this is 2. 3 is filling, 2 is draining, isn't it? Now look here. Every hour, 3 is coming here. Every hour, 2 is going out here. So, how much will be left every hour? 1 unit, 1 hour. 48 units? Any doubt? No? Okay. But my question is, if I open them alternatively, okay, what is the time taken?
Sir, आपने जो ये वाला taking up to this thing, can we do it with respect to like we were going to take it with respect to 1 hour and then
Sir, 1 unit is enter into 2 hours. 1 unit
Uh,
enter into 2 hours. So 48, 96.
सही बोल रहा है? See, calculation wise, yeah, completely right, but logically wrong. Huh? 95. See, there was a question, you know, the frog and the oily well question. Oh, you guys are familiar. Delhi is Delhi. सीरियस है लोग, पता है क्या क्या हो रहा है, क्या क्या हुआ था.
95.
Huh?
95.
Okay, I'll show you. See, this one you can do, right? Understood? Okay, write on this one briefly. Briefly, very briefly, quick. Only data, LCM and the answer. Done. Finish copying? Okay, now look here closely everyone. It's not 95, it's not 96. What is the LCM? What is the efficiency? 3 filling 2. Okay, first are A, second are B, third are A, B continues. A comes and fills how much? First are 3 fills. Next are 2 drains. 3 fills, 2 drains, 3 fills, 2 drains continues. For every 2 hours, how many units is? If you open the tank and see, after every 2 hours, 1 unit is added. Every 2 hours, 1 unit is added. Every 2 hours, 1 unit is added, right? Added. Right? For every 2 hours, if it is 1, to get 48, I have to multiply this by 48. So this also by 48, right? So this is 96. See, look here. What is your mistake here? Look here. For every 2 hours, 1 unit. Okay? Till here, everything was correct. You have bypassed so many things and you have gone to the end. Okay? Look here. I will take up to 45. How much? 45 out of 48. I am not going to fill 48. I will take up to 45 into 45 into 45. So this is 90 hours. After 90 hours, if you open the tank and see how many units is filled, 45 units is filled. Next hour, who comes? Next hour, who comes? A comes. If A works for 1 full hour, it can fill how much? So it becomes how much? 91. Okay, you are searching for mistake here right now. What is the mistake? What is wrong in that? Any doubt here? The answer is 91 hours. Okay, I will explain. Look here now. See, after 90th hour, 90 hours, how much is filled? 45 units. And 90th hour, who is working? B. Every even hours, B works. Okay, 2nd, 4th, 6th, 88th, 90th, B. Next hour, who comes? A fills how much? This is 91st hour. It becomes how much? 48. Okay, you are going for what? Again B. That is minus 2 into 92nd hour. It becomes how much? 46. Again A comes, isn't it? 93rd hour, what happens? See, plus 3 means what? 49. Is there room for 49? You are forcibly doing the calculation here. Okay. B again comes here. Then 94th hour, it becomes 47. C comes, sorry, B comes, A comes. Plus 3, that is 95th hour. This becomes, is there room for 50? Okay, it's already filled here. You are doing this one out of logic. That's it. Only calculation you are doing. Next hour, B comes and drains 2. That becomes 96. Drains 2 means it becomes, see, it's already filled here. Okay, why to drag this one till here illogically? Understood your mistake? See, yeah. So, how to assume or take till this one, 45. How did I take? Look here, whatever the last filling part, leave that part. Till then do the calculation. The last filling part, do it manually. Add 1 or 2, you will get the answer there itself. This is how the question was framed for a frog and a jumping of well. It jumps 20 and slides 15. No, jumps 30, slides 15. In that manner it has to. See, there is +1 or -1 is the answer there. Okay.
Bouncing ball question also. Bouncing ball.
Bouncing ball is an see, bouncing ball is a GP. What do you mean by GP?
Geometric progression.
Geometrical? Okay, since you have asked, I'll tell you. This is the concept. Okay, look here guys, look here. You copy this one. Quick copy. I'll give 1 or 2 questions, afterwards we'll go to the how the questions are framed. Finished? Okay, I'll give one more now. Okay, you do this one. (24, 36). Okay, similar one. A24, B36. Quick now. Go for the LCM, go for the efficiency. Every 2 hours, how much is getting filled? And see, logically, try to do it. What is it? That's it, only data. Same. A can fill it in 24 hours, B can empty it in 36 hours, days, doesn't matter, okay. If they are opened on alternate hours, in what time the tank gets filled? 139 is it? Do it, don't worry, okay, take your time. Work on the accuracy guys, speed will come with the practice. LCM ले लो भाई. LCM करना. What is the LCM guys? 72. What is the efficiency? 3 and 2. For every 2 hours, how much is left? 1 unit. Okay, for every 2 hours it is 1 unit. How much has to be left at the end?
3.
Leave 3. Do the calculation. At the end? 130? Sure? We can do that. Okay, the approach is forward and backwards. Why? Okay, we'll go straight away. Here, look here. Yeah, you can do that also. Nothing wrong. Okay. See, the thing is, we are not here to invent new things. Isn't it or not? Okay. Because it takes lot of time. It will become a usual class. This has to be the revision. We have to do everything in the 10 hours, 10 classes. Okay, into 3 or into 4. Okay. So that we'll stick on to whatever which is already there, we'll try to learn that. So that effectively we can improve our efficiency in the exam. It's not about maximum mark scoring. Okay, we have to be in the safer side, that's it. Okay, what is LCM? 72. Okay, here efficiency 3, 2. Every 2 hours, 1 unit. How much has to be left? 3 out of 72. So till 69 into 69, that is 138. Next hour who comes? A comes and fills 3. So filled 69 plus 3 in how many? See, in this, the solution in the exam should look only this much. Okay, only this much. That is what saving time, because the CSAT is race against the time here. In the GS1 nobody talks about time, right? Have they told how to manage the time in GS1? Nobody will tell you, because you will be having lot of time. You can do 1 or 2 revisions also. Okay, but here if you leave a question, even a single question, that's a point of no return there. You cannot come back to that question again. Okay. Hence, whatever has to be done in a precise manner, accurately. speed itna, I'm saying speed, more rather than speed, work on the efficiency. Even if you do 30 questions also, there is a chance of getting qualified. But do not make lot of mistakes. Mistakes happens why? 3 or 4 reasons we can quote. One is, if you don't understand the question also, you will be going for approach. If you don't know the question only, anything you do it in a fluke manner, isn't it? Afterwards, understanding the question, you don't know what to do. Okay, where to start from? That is called approach. When you don't know, that takes lot of time to solve the question. Or else, if you take lot of time also, it's not assured that you will get the correct answer. You will be doing your R&D there. Okay. And third, you will be choosing a wrong question. Some questions are calculative, okay, and also lengthier question, means lengthier in solution. If you choose that kind of question, like some of the permutation combination questions, you have to think a lot about those logics. If you choose that question, even though that looks very simple, okay, doable, sometimes takes, let's say some 5 minutes you have taken. In the 5 minutes, on an average, you have to do 3 questions. Choosing of wrong questions, or else not leaving those kind of questions is also a wrong strategy. Leaving of question is also what? An art. Okay, you have to leave the questions. UPSC gives certain questions which have to be left. I'll show you in the RC. Some of the questions, if you hire a Supreme Court lawyer also, he can't prove that that is an option. Totally, it's not at all relevant to the passage itself. He has given such questions in 2019-20 also. Okay, what is the intention behind those questions? That's what he has to do, right? Why is he conducting the exam? Yeah, to eliminate. Okay, isn't it? Okay, to select, that is okay, yeah, but the other way is to, he has to do things to eliminate. And this much of coaching institutes, this much of all those experiences coming, and UPSC has to beat all those things. He has to think out of the box, right? This many exams, this many questions framed around the whole country, PSCs, banking exams, so many such exams, out of which also UPSC is giving some unique questions. How come? He is doing a lot of R&D. So, rather than focusing only on the paper, be prepared, be equipped with everything, so that you can deal questions, so that you can land up in a comfortable stage there. Okay? Now, go ahead, one more. I'll give you 3 pipes. (15, 20, 10). (15, 20, 10). पॉजिटिव किया है ना हमने? LCM 30, is it divisible by 20? That's why speed comes with practice. Work on the accuracy, be cautious, guy. Focus. Yeah, I know you have seated from morning, but still focus. See, even the first question, last question carries the same marks. There is no difference at all. So you must show the same energy, enthusiasm towards the last question also. That might be your savior. Always the last question saves you, not the first one. LCM कितना भाई? देखो फैक्टर कर रहा है, शाबाश. LCM 60, शाबाश. Go ahead. 60 is the answer, huh? See once again. Let's see. You did what? What is LCM then? क्यों सारी भाई? सही तो है, करना. क्या sarcastically बोले मैंने? शाबाश. ऐसे क्या? ऐसे बोलते ही? Alternatively, man. We are in a continuation now. If I change the question, the pattern of the question will get to know. Mike, 161 is it? See, do not go by the length. Come on, trust your practice. Go, follow the practice. Do the same thing. LCM is what? 60. Efficiency is 436 plus minus. So every 2 hours are 3 hours. How much left? 1. Okay. How much has to be left here? It's not only 4. Whatever you are filling, you have to leave. Isn't it? Whatever you are filling. See, because if you leave only 4, see, that would be a different answer. I'll show you. If you leave only 4, this becomes 56, right? Okay, 56. Okay, so this is nothing but what? 168 hours, 56. Afterwards, who comes? Correct, huh? Okay, A comes and fills for 1 full hour. 4 units. In how many hours? 169 hours. Is this right? No. What has to be left? Whatever you are filling, leave that. Okay, so this is every 3 hours, 1 unit. Leave this 7. Okay, good. Leave that 7. If you leave 7, this is 63. 63 means? Yeah, 53. 53. This is 159. 53. So plus 1 plus 4. Next star A comes, isn't it? Following what I am writing here. Next star B comes and fills for 1 full hour means this is plus 3. So totally how many hours? 161. Very nice. See, you have to work inside the logic. Calculation will not help you a lot. We'll stretch for another 15 minutes. Is that okay, guys? Do not curse me. Here, bhai. 160? 159 plus 1 plus 1. See, trust your practice. Okay? In the exam, it works. Okay. A logical one. Look here now. Take a question. A bathtub is filled by a cold water pipe in 10 minutes and a hot water pipe in 15 minutes. Okay, cold water pipe, hot water pipe in 10 minutes and 15 minutes. Full stop, continue. Okay, look here now. What is LCM? 30. Efficiency? 3 and 2. Just imagine. See, total efficiency? 5. 30 by 5? If I open both of them together, the tub will be filled in 6 hours. Write down. If both were opened, the tub gets filled in 6 hours. See, it's already given. If both are opened, both the pipes are opened, the tub gets filled in 6 hours. Okay? Full stop, continue. But when the man returns in 6 hours, okay, that means he has opened those two and he is coming back in 6 hours. Okay, when he comes back in 6 hours, what is he assuming and coming? The tub will be filled. Okay, let me, take a bath. Okay, that's what he is thinking, right? When he comes back in 6 hours, the tank is not filled, the tub is not filled, because throughout the time, the waste pipe was opened. Throughout the time, the waste pipe was opened. Throughout. Throughout means how many hours? Throughout the waste pipe. The waste pipe was opened. See, throughout means how many hours? For all the 6 hours, the waste pipe is throwing out the water which is filling by these two pipes. Isn't it? Okay. So, is it filled now? No. Hence, he closed it. Hence, he closed it. Now, the tub gets filled. Now, the tub gets filled in 4 hours. Have I told minutes everywhere in the first two parts of the data? Okay. See, look here, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. After that, both are open to fill. It takes 6 minutes. Write down 6 minutes. Everything has to be in minutes. Okay. Wherever you have hours, write it minutes, minutes. Everything is in minutes. Huh? If you write it in hours, hours, minutes, everything has to be in minutes. Okay. Only one data. He closed it and it took 4 minutes more. 4 minutes more to get filled. To get filled. Full stop. Find. Pura sa. You are not writing only. हाँ? आप करते हो? करना. क्यों नहीं समझ में आएगा भाई? A bathtub is filled by a cold water pipe and a hot water pipe in 10 minutes and 15 minutes respectively. Okay, if both the pipes are opened, it gets filled in 6 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes. Make it 6 minutes, madam. 6 minutes. But when the man returns in 6 minutes, the tub is not filled because throughout the time there was a waste pipe which is opened. Okay, hence he closed it and now the tank gets filled in 4 minutes more. 4 minutes more. Okay, full stop. Continue. Find the waste pipe can empty the tank. Find the waste pipe can empty the tub. Can empty the tub in how much time? The waste, find the time in which the waste pipe can empty the tub. Find the time in which the waste pipe can empty the tub. See, look here, look here. Look here, guys, look here. You can answer this one. Look here. I am writing the whole story now. If both are open, let's say A plus B, it takes how long? 6 minutes. Okay, completely filled. Okay. But A plus B is filling now. 6 minutes completed. The man arrives here and sees to close this one. Okay, but is it filled now? No. Why? There was C also working, which is doing what? Draining. Isn't it? Hence, it's not filled in 6. It was supposed to fill in 6 because of C. If there is no C, it gets filled in 6. If there is C, it's not filling it in 6. It takes how long more? I am closing here. C. A plus B has to work for 4 more minutes. If you understand the structure, you already have the answer.
So 9 minutes.
Shall I? You understood the story, right? This is what the question there. 7 minutes. Look here.
9.
See, look here, look here. Why this extra time? Why this extra time in the story? Because C was doing some damage here. Thus, that damage is fulfilled by A and B. And to fulfill that damage, A and B took 4 minutes more. Isn't it? So, whatever the C has drained off or else did the damage in 6 minutes, that is compensated by A and B in 4 minutes. So, can I say whatever C is doing in 6 minutes, A plus B takes 4 minutes to do the same work or else to fill the same, whatever it is draining the quantity, they are filling it in 4 minutes. Whatever they are draining and filling is same, right? So, can I say C's 6 minutes of work is equal to A plus B's 4 minutes? Yes or no? C's 6 minutes of work is equal to A plus B's 4 minutes, then A plus B's 2 minutes of work is equal to C's 3 minutes of work. Any doubt? If A plus B's 2 minutes is equal to C's 3 minutes, A plus B's how many minutes? 3 into 2? 6 minutes is equal to C's 9 minutes. Look here, A plus B in 6 minutes they are doing what? They can fill it, right? Same quantity can be emptied by C in 9 minutes. Understood, madam? Okay? Okay. That's it. Good. Any doubt, guys? See, any doubt, ask me here only. Because if you have a doubt, you will text me, right? With my Telegram ID. I can't be able to comprehend you there with the explanation and all with the text. So ask me when you have a doubt here only. Cross multiplication, man. For 2 chocolates, if it is 10 rupees. For 4 chocolates, 2 chocolates 10 rupees. 4 chocolates, multiply by, if 2 chocolates, सुनना, हाँ वो होता है, blank हो जाता है, isn't it or not? I know, see, I've seen students, thousands of students, okay, every day I'll see. Yeah, that's what he has to do. 2 चॉकलेट के लिए 10 रुपए, 4 चॉकलेट के लिए कितना भाई? 20 रुपीज. तू बोल रहा है ना, सुना नहीं पा रहा. ऐसे ही है. कैसे किया तूने? 3 क्यों मल्टीप्लाई किया? वो सही है. वो मेरे को 6 चाहिए इधर. क्यों चाहिए? क्योंकि ए प्लस बी 6 मिनट्स में काम करता है ना, वही काम सी को करना है मेरे को. ओके, ए प्लस बी 6 मिनट्स में जो करता है ना, सी वो इधर भी किया हूं. Loudly, madam, little bit loud. Huh? See, I have made 4 to 2. Why? Because if 2 is there, I can make this one easily 6. How? By multiplying it by 3. If 4 is there, can I make it 6? Not easily, right? I have to divide, multiply again, fractions will be there. Understood? That's why I have made it 2. If I ask you to make 5 to 100, you will multiply this by 20. Agree? Okay? If I ask you to make 6 to 100, it's difficult now. Okay? If I make this one to 2, that is easy, right? That's what I have done here. Okay? You'll get to know. We'll do a lot of these calculations in the future classes also. Okay. One more, guys. You want me to end? Ah. What? Yeah. See, it's not only minus here, okay, it's one side draining. Its efficiency is less here. That's what I have done here. I have subtracted here. If you are going for a subtraction and all, okay, subtraction, look here, this is what you have to do. Okay, this is the process you are expecting. Okay, 30. Look here now. Okay, I'll do with the subtraction also. This is the logical way. 30 is the LCM, right? Okay, efficiency here is 3, here it is 2. Okay, they are both filling. A plus B worked for 6 minutes, isn't it? 6 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes here. But it's not yet filled. They are supposed to, see, fill here 30, right? 30 here. But even though they have worked for 6 minutes, they have not filled 30. That's why the extension of A plus B, how much? 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, they can fill how much?
20 units.
In 4 minutes, because they are filling 5 units here. In 4 minutes, they can fill 20 units, isn't it or not? They have done this extra because this much less was filled, hence they are filling it again. Agree? Why? Here there was no A plus B. Why this less? Minus C. Isn't it or not? Okay. So here A plus B plus C are filling only 10, isn't it? Okay. A's efficiency is how much here? B's efficiency is 2. C's efficiency will be how much to make it 10? 5. Sure? Minus 5, isn't it? Okay. Even though this is 5 here, minus, isn't it or not? Okay. So that's why 3 plus 2 is, I need totally 10 here. In this how many minutes?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. Okay. 6 minutes, if they fill here, 3 people. Okay. 3 he is filling, 2 he is filling. C has to drain how much to make it for every 1 minute? It has to be 10, isn't it? Have I done this one? Okay, shall we continue tomorrow? This one? Okay. Okay, guys, we'll continue tomorrow. Okay, we'll continue with the same question. Okay, see, okay, what has to be completed? Look here, guys, in the next 10 days, I'll show you, don't worry, I'll show you. See, look here, time and work. Okay, pipes and cistern, time and wages, okay, and also cumulative work it's called. Cumulative work means 3 men, 2 women, okay, can complete the whole work in 10 days, these kind of questions. And afterwards, the very important concept is percentage. Percentage itself is a concept, we'll do a lot of questions. And afterwards, SI, CI, profit and loss. This is related to percentage. Okay. Afterwards, ratio and proportion. Ratio proportion itself will do a lot of questions. And afterwards, we'll do the ages here, partnership here, mixtures and allegation. Okay. Afterwards, average. Average itself is a, see, AP here, your GP is nothing but we are going to do here. You asked for a bouncing of ball question. Okay. Bouncing of ball question is nothing but what? It's a GP. GP. See, let's say it jumps to half of its height. Okay, half of its height. So if you leave from 500 meters, in the first jump, it will go to 250 meters, right? After 250 meters, in the next jump, it will go to 125 meters, isn't it? If you start from 125 meters, it goes to 62 and a half, isn't it? Okay. If you start from 62 and a half, it becomes 31, 1 by 4, isn't it or not? Okay. See, look here. You answer my question here. 6, 12, 24, 48, which is the next number? 96? Sure? 96? Okay. 96. These two are in what ratio? These two are in what ratio? These two are in what ratio? These two has to be in what ratio? Whenever successive numbers are in same ratio, that is called what? GP. Okay? Geometrical progression. So can I say this as geometrical progression? How? See, look here. 500 has become 250, 250 has become 125, then 62 and a half, then 31, 1 by 4. What is the ratio between these two? What is the ratio between these two? 2:1, 2:1. Isn't it? Each successive numbers having a same ratio. It's called, this is what has happened. Okay. The ratio was 3:4, 3:4, 3:4, 3:4, 3:4. 4:3 it was decreasing. Okay. The concept there was GP. Okay. Now, we'll do the averages. Okay, here, and also ratio and proportions also will do. Properties of ratio, properties of averages will do. Okay, many questions were asked using these two concepts in the last 2 years, 20 also, 2021 also, which are very simple. Okay, very simple. And afterwards, one more important one is number system. In the number system, we'll do the classification, starting from what are numbers to, okay, what are the types of numbers are there. Even the classification of prime numbers, different kinds of prime numbers also are there. Okay, let's see all those things. Classification. Afterwards, we'll do the factors, divisibility rules, multiples. Okay. Afterwards, LCM and HCF. See, these two are considered the most important. If you are thorough in these two, then most of the other things will become very simple. I am not saying that you have to learn only these two. If you learn these two things thoroughly, everything other will become very simple. Got it? Okay. In the reasoning part, I will be doing we will do this now only. Wait. Okay. In the reasoning part, the blood relationship, directions test, syllogism, number series. See, I will give you a set of those questions, number series, coding, decoding, calendars, clocks mainly. Okay. Puzzle seating arrangements. Okay, puzzles and seating. Handshaking is permutation, combination and probability. Permutation, combination and probability we'll keep it brief. Okay, there was a question that in how many different ways Delhi can be arranged, words of Delhi can be arranged so that first letter, last letter remains same, D and I. Okay, this was a simple question. The other questions were difficult. If the questions falls under your comfort zone, pick and solve. Okay, because this is one area he uses many such questions, it cannot be done. It cannot be done because the paper, tearing of the paper questions in a book, he tears one page and he asks for which page is teared out. Okay, so that the number of pages or else the number of digits on the pages is this much. Okay, this needs practice. Yeah, you must know this has to be left. Understood? Okay, those kind of questions. Any doubt now? Okay, you want to take down? And afterwards, of course, RC. This is the agenda for the next 10 days. And this is your question paper I am showing you. Composed of some, see, if you get questions here, you will get some 7 to 8 questions. Here, each and every concept 2 to 2 questions means, see, you have some 5 to 6 concepts. So 12, okay, total 20, and you can do the logical reasoning. Okay, up to 10 also you can do. Here you can do some push up to 2 to 3 questions. So totally some 30 questions if you push. 10 RC, 15 RC. Comfortably you can do 15 RC if you choose wisely. If you do not stick on the wrong answers, wrong questions there. Okay, we'll do all those things in the next 10 days. Okay, 10 days. Shall we do this one or tomorrow? Okay, we'll start from here only. Remind me. Okay? Okay, guys. See, show some energy so that I also reciprocate the same.
क्वेश्चन था उसमें सर
वही सही है भाई, ऐसा ही हम लिखना गलत लग ले.
6 मिनट्स में 30 एंटर होना था.
हाँ?
6 मिनट्स में 30 यूनिट एंटर होना था सर, वो पाइप वाला सर, बट 10 एंटर हुआ तो -20 क्योंकि वो सी एम्प्टी कर रहा था. तो सी की एफिशिएंसी सर और 6 मिनट्स में करा है, तो सी की एफिशिएंसी विल बी -20/6.
-20/6 वही तो है. 6 मिनट्स में 20.
यस, -20/6, so sir 30/20/6 9.
हाँ.
If we take this one as an option and